Hey there, Money Ramblers. This is Jacob's Corner. I'm Jacob. I got up really early this morning and I started doing research as to what's going on out in the world right now. And what I found was hopeful. So Bill Gates was part of a CNN town meeting last night, and the gist of the meeting from Bill's point was that China did a full shutdown 8 to 9 weeks ago, and that's going to hurt China. But 8 to 9 weeks later, they're now opening businesses back up. Factories are opening back up. Business is starting to return as usual. So how does this compare to what we're doing here in the U.S.? Well, here in the U.S., not only did we start the shutdown late, but we're doing it in small increments. We're not, according to Bill, we're not doing near enough.
The cases will be exponentially growing anywhere you don't have a serious shutdown.
We're going to start seeing some exponential growth as far as COVID-19 cases. We are, as of last night, already the top of the list when it comes to infected people and deaths. This is bad. We need to do something drastic. Bill is suggesting, and I have to say I'm going to follow his lead on this. Bill is suggesting that we follow more of what China did. We need to ramp up testing and we need to start quarantining more. He says that if we don't, we're going to start seeing exponential growth in cases. The example he gives is a 33% increase per day. That's a lot. So let's say you have a company that has 200 people. Only one person has the virus, but they don't know it. So they go to work and they pass it to 3 other people. And the next day they pass it to 12 people. And then those 12 people pass it to 36 people. Those people pass it to 100 people. And on the 4th or 5th day, the entire 200 employee organization is infected with COVID-19. That's a lot. And those people are going home and infecting them. And then those people from home go out, and you see where this is going. It spreads from household to household, company to company. It could get really bad really quick, which is why Bill is suggesting that we lock it down. We lock it down fast and hard so that we only have to do it once. It makes sense. You want to do everything you can to make sure that this virus doesn't spread any further. The best way to do that is to shut everything down and quarantine so that those who are already sick can heal, and those who haven't gotten sick and those who haven't been infected won't get it. Now, whether that's possible or not, that depends on us as people and what the government does, not just on the federal level, but state and local level as well. Right now, we're isolating counties. Don't know if that's going to be enough. We can only take it one step at a time. Hopefully, this will peak at the end of April, which means towards the end of May or June, we'll have gone through this whole pandemic thing and we can start going back to normal. Coming out of quarantine, businesses starting to open back up and things going back to where they were prior to COVID-19. That means that we'll be able to have a 4th of July. Wouldn't that be nice? That it'll be over by the 4th and we can have a whole new meaning to Independence Day. So I also read that the House of Representatives is going to convene this morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to consider the $2 trillion stimulus package, which means it hasn't passed yet, which means the money's not coming yet, which means it's going to be a while. Because if they find a problem with it, that means it's going to take that much longer to fix whatever issues, to come to a new agreement. This has turned into such a debacle. People are getting to the point where they really need some money now, not 2 months from now, not a month from now, not 2 weeks from now. They need it now. Come on, guys. House, Senate, let's get it together. Let's set aside our differences and let's get this country the help it needs. Let's go. Come on. Let's figure it out. U.S. employers have cut 293,000 jobs. Over 250,000 jobs have been cut as of yesterday. Now that's bad. 293,000 Americans that are laid off or lost their jobs. But just like when life shuts a door, another one opens. And what has opened is a lot of temporary jobs to help get us through this. I did a quick search just in my local area. We have Home Depot, Starbucks, Wells Fargo, Uncle Bob's Warehouse, I don't even know who that is, and Amazon, which just opened a warehouse here in my town, are all looking for employees. All of them. And that's just the top 5. There are dozens more. What other ways can people bring money in? Unconventional ways that people can bring money into the house. I found 6 different ways people can bring money into the house. First is sell some stuff. Everybody's got stuff they don't need, and one man's undesired items is another man's treasure. A woman's undesirable items is another woman's treasure. The point is, you can sell some stuff, get some money coming in, and there are a bunch of online apps that you can use. We all have used Craigslist. We've all used eBay. We've all used Amazon. We've all used OfferUp. And that's just some of the many different online apps that you can use to sell stuff. You don't need it. It's taking up space. Sell it. Somebody's going to want it. Somebody's going to need it. Help each other out. The second one was babysitting. There are people that have had to take up a second job, or there are people, families and households that now both parents have to go out and work part-time. Well, someone's got to watch the kids that are now home because of this COVID shutdown. So they're going to need some help watching their kids. They're going to need help watching and taking care of their pets. I had 2 young men come to my house the other day asking if they can wash my car. Yeah, wash my car. I've got some money that you can earn. Absolutely. My car is nasty. Wash it, please. Be creative. Go out there and find something you can do to bring some money in. And I really liked how those 2 young men took the initiative and got creative and figured out a way, something unique, to go out there and earn some money. I really respect that. For those of you with some skills, do some freelance work. If you're good at writing, if you're good at making resumes, if you're good at editing videos, whatever you're good at, whatever you've done part-time, well, let's ramp up that part-time gig. Bring some money in that way. Online sites like Fiverr to advertise yourself, to promote your skills. Somebody else who's hiring is DoorDash, Uber Eats, PostMe. These are guys that are national who are looking for jobs in local areas right now. Apply. See if you qualify. Get some money rolling in. Something that I didn't know existed until this morning was online survey. There are many different ones, but the 2 best ones, 2 top-rated ones, are Survey Junkie and Swagbucks. They come highly rated, and they pay cash, not coupons, gift certificates, or gift cards. Check those 2 guys out. And for you experts or professionals out there, teachers or technicians, try some online teaching. All right, so now that you've gone out, you're creative, and you found a way to bring some more money in the house, you're delivering, or you're tutoring or teaching, or you're going door to door and you're providing a service of your skill. All right, so you're making money, you're bringing it in, now what do you do with it? Well, budget, you're going to count every dollar coming in, and you're going to count every dollar going out. And you're going to maximize how much you get to keep versus how much is going out. Now, for those of us who are still working, you're still bringing in a paycheck. Fantastic. Remember, every dollar coming in, every dollar going out. Keep investing. If you know you're about to be furloughed, or you suspect you're about to be furloughed or laid off, start racking up as much cash as you can. Get that emergency fund built up as fast as you can, as big as you can, because you don't know if you're going to need it. You might as well have it there. And if you have been laid off or furloughed, you already know how tight things are. Doing those side gigs, working those side gigs, bringing as much as you can. Make sure it gets allocated where it needs to go. You got to take care of your 4 walls first. Remember, your 4 walls are your food, utilities, car, and your house. You got to make sure you have all those taken care of and communicate with your credit card companies, communicate with your utility companies, communicate with your landlord or your mortgage company. Find every way possible to reduce how much money is going out so you can save as much money as you can. And I just want to remind everybody, don't panic. The country's been through this before. Back in 1918, we've gone through this before, and look how we came back. We had the stumble back in 1987 on Black Friday. We had the stumble back in 2000 on Y2K. And then we had the stumble back in 2001 with 9/11. And then we had the stumble back in 2008 with the housing bubble. Look how we bounce back every time. Don't panic. We'll be okay. What we need to do is make smart, educated, informed decisions so that we get through this with as little pain as possible. Remember, keep a positive outlook. Keep a positive attitude. Be kind to one another. This is going to be hard enough and stressful time already. Stay calm and be kind. And finally, and I know I say this a lot, budget. You want to stay on that every day, every week, every month. All right, guys. Well, that's all I have for you today. Remember, be safe, wash your hands, be kind to one another, and I'll see you here next time on The Money Rumble. This has been Jacob's Corner.